Alright, so what's up? It's been a while. So, if you haven't heard by now, the boxing match was canceled. It was canceled a while ago, okay? And there's been some rumors floating around, and I just want to clear up the air, okay, about why this boxing match was canceled. This is the real reason why this boxing match was canceled. So, here's from what my perspective of what happened, okay? So, this was at the beginning, probably about the beginning of May, middle of March. My dad and I are golfing, okay? You're probably thinking, what does that have to do with boxing? Okay, we'll get into it. You know, we get to the 18th hole, look at my phone, see a text from Ben, and the text says, I have a surprise announcement I'm releasing on Twitter that you and a lot of other people will find shocking. And at that point, I'm like, okay. At first, I didn't think it was about the boxing match, but like halfway through the 18th hole, I'm like getting that feeling in my gut, like this is about the boxing match. Like, oh shit, he must have hurt himself or something. Sure enough, this is what the statement said right here. Extremely disappointed to say that as of now, I will be withdrawing myself from the boxing match August 3rd against Z's World. It was a very tough decision for me and my team to make, but is the right choice. I will explain more in the future, but for right now, thank you to everybody who supported me for this fight. I am very sorry for disappointing everybody. What basically happened was he was injured in a referee match. He's a referee, and he ended up, I think he, if I remember correctly, he like stepped on his knee. He like took a wrong step and like he injured his knee. Okay, at first he thought it was a ligament tear, and I'm thinking, oh shit, this is gonna take a while. This could take a year, and so on. Okay, now keep this in mind. This is in May. Okay, now a few weeks better, he was getting a little bit better, but like it was still hurting. Okay, like we streamed every night, and he was giving me updates, but like it wasn't getting significant progress, and we both kind of knew that we had to reschedule this boxing match. Okay, so fast forward to June. Okay, and I'm gonna be real with you guys, and I don't admit this to a lot of people, but I'm publicly admitting this to YouTube because there's been rumors spreading around that I had to withdraw from the boxing match, okay? So, let me make this clear. I never publicly announced my withdrawal from this match, okay? And we didn't even announce that this fight was back on. What happened was, in freshman year of high school, I ended up coming home one night from a volunteer event, and I had a medical emergency. I'm not going to get into that because it's kind of PG-13, maybe rated R, of what happened. I didn't like hurt myself or anything. Something happened and I knew, oh shit, I need to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital, and they did some tests on me, and basically I had kidney issues, okay? And during these stressful time of my life, these stressful 2 months, they determined I had abnormal kidneys. My kidneys were pinker than usual, or they were just more abnormally colored than usual, okay? Doctors think that there was, I'm going to just say this, and this is all I'm going to say, there was some bleeding involved, and doctors confirmed it was a kidney stone that was causing this, but my kidneys were abnormally pink for some reason. They didn't know why, okay? So that really scared me. I really thought there was something majorly wrong with me, and there still could be. I'm not freaking out. I don't have kidney cancer or anything like that. Don't worry about me. It's not that serious anymore, but you're probably thinking, now what does that do with the boxing match? So after all this went down freshman year, I was determined by my doctor I need to go twice a year to go get my kidney checked up. Well, come around maybe the end of May, beginning of June, I have my kidney appointment, okay? And Coca-Cola, his status was still in the air for the fight, okay? And I went to the doctor and I told my doctor about the fight. And my doctor immediately shot it down. He was like, no, you're not doing it. And I'm like, okay, why? So basically what happened is he told me that there's a lot of boxers out there that usually come out with not only brain injuries, but also damage internally, including kidneys, okay? And I know it's one fight, and I probably wouldn't fight again after him and I fought, but my doctor said if I took a hard enough blow to the kidney, then all that shit could go down again, and I would have to go into the operating room like I did a few years ago. And believe me, I don't want to do that again, because the surgery I had to have, I had to be awake for it, and The only person who knows about it is my family, Coca-Cola Machine. Coca-Cola Machine knows damn well I wouldn't do it again. But yeah, so that's what happened. And I never publicly announced that I was withdrawing from this. And Coca-Cola Machine, I will literally send you a gift basket if you can go online. And he's going to say, oh, you did publicly withdraw from the fight. I didn't, okay? Go online. I challenge someone to go online and find that I publicly withdrew from the fight because of this injury. Now, before you do that, and because I know I did technically, but this was like a week before the fight, but I didn't say I withdrew. Basically what happened a few weeks ago, Coca-Cola Machine and I got in all this fight. We got this big Twitter war and stuff, and then Coca-Cola Machine released this video, which we're about to get into in a minute. I'm going to clear up some shit that he said in the video that isn't true. And then we kind of went back and forth, and that's when I had to say, look, this is really what happened. He had to withdraw because of this, and I had to withdraw because of my issues, okay? So, now at first, this was before I had my issues, and he knew about this, and I did tell him about this. I didn't go public with this because this isn't something I really want to go public with. It's a medical condition that it's a medical condition that I really wanted to keep private, really between my family and I. But at this point, I gotta go public. You guys gotta know why, and this is why I'm here for you guys. I want to deliver to you guys the absolute truth. So yeah, that's what happened. That is why the fight was canceled. Coca-Cola got injured back in March, May, and I ended up having a medical condition and on doctor's orders. Now, I'm not pushing out his fight, okay? Don't think for a second he's making this up. I'm not making this up, okay? And for a fact, I know I would have won if we did go. But basically what that says now is there probably won't be a fight in the future because, one, I made an adult decision to put my health first, okay? And I know that a lot of you guys wanted to see a fight, and I wanted to give you guys a fight, but as an adult and as a person who cares about my health and wants to live a long life, Machine, and he supported me with this behind the camera, but not on the camera. We'll get to that in a minute. He supported me with this behind the camera because my health at the end of the day comes first, and I really want to live a long life, and I know you guys want me to keep making videos as long as I can for you guys, and I know you guys would be terrible if something were to happen to me, okay? So with that being said, now we're going to get into this part of the video. So a few weeks ago, Coca-Cola Machine released a video saying why the fight was canceled, okay? So now we're going to get into this video and why they can't, pointing out some specific stuff he said was true and specific stuff that he says was not true.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a more serious video than what I previously have on my channel. If you guys follow me on Twitter, then you know that me and Z's World were scheduled to have a boxing match live on YouTube in a few days. Of course, that fight got cancelled about a month or two ago. Before we get into this, I do want to say that I did not withdraw from the fight. I did not forfeit the fight. And I'm going to explain that right now. I did pick up a leg injury a few months ago while refereeing a football game. Took about 3-4 weeks to heal, and then right when it healed, right when it felt good, I went back to training. I don't know where people are getting this. I withdrew or forfeited the fight. I said I may have to if my leg gets worse. Obviously it didn't, and I was back into training after it healed. But the fight was supposed to happen. It got cancelled because some injury reason with Z's World. I'm not going to get into that. I'm sure Z's World is going to also upload a video like this, and he'll probably get more into it.
So, watching that first part of the video, what he did say was technically true, but not all true. You did technically withdraw from the fight at first, okay? don't you remember in your statement you clearly said I may have to withdraw from the fight? But then what he said later in the video was I withdrew because of an injury. Now, if you don't know the difference between an injury and a medical condition, an injury is something that can heal. A medical condition is something that could potentially stay with you for the rest of your life. Now, there are some medical injuries or medical conditions that I know can pass over time, but mine may not pass over time. And yeah, so what he said was technically true, but it kind of wasn't. So he really, it's not that great of clarification there.
But Zeeswood had an injury in the past. He wasn't fit to compete in the first place. I don't know why he challenged me to a match if he wasn't fit to compete in the first place.
Okay, that is total BS. That wasn't true at all, okay? I didn't know that my doctor told me to shoot this down. I didn't go to the doctor until June, okay? So I didn't know about this when I challenged him, okay? Now, I was in completely good condition to challenge him. I was fit to challenge him, and he's just saying that because he's trying to make me look bad by making me look like I pussied out. I didn't pussy out, okay? Go online, find something where I said I had to withdraw myself from the fight. Whoever does it, I'll send you a gift basket, and I will give you a shout out in the next video personally, okay?
So my training wise, it was stamina, cardio, lifting weights, getting stronger. You know, I didn't release a training video. Zeeswood actually did release a training video, which, you know, eating a hash brown in the video. What can I say? McDonald's hash browns, eating it while training, goofing around on a mountain. You know, wasn't really taking it serious, was it? Unlike me, I didn't release any training footage because I was too busy training, getting ready for the fight and all that.
Alright, here's another... this kid really wants it. Oh, if you guys haven't seen it yet, there was a training video posted on my channel a few months ago, alright? This is about the time when the fight was announced, okay? Now, Coco's over here saying I wasn't taking this fight seriously. He was basing all my training in this video, which is not true, okay? That was literally nothing of what my actual training was, okay? My actual training was going to the Y 5 to 6 times a week after all my work shifts, after all my soccer shifts, running around in 90+ degree weather and then still going to a workout, okay? That's training right there, all right? That's training. And then coming home later at night, working on boxing fitness, that's training. Running around on the beach, acting like I'm eating a hash brown, which is not, I mean, it is what happened. I didn't eat the hash brown. So basically what happened was, Kyler and I brought 2 hash browns for basically if there was supposed to be this funny scene where I looked like I was not taking training seriously and I was eating a hash brown and Kyler was supposed to come up and knock it out of my hand. It's supposed to be comical, okay?
Will, what are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you stupid or something?
I'm not stupid, I'm Will. So, yeah, I didn't actually eat the hash brown, guys. Like, I don't eat a lot of junk food, alright, during this training. I'm taking it seriously. So for him to say I'm not taking it seriously, it's fucked up. Again, you're sitting there playing Rocket League. Should have been training, bud.
All that. But I know Zeeswood is going to be watching this video. So, Zeeswood, whenever you release this, your story of the video, I want you to answer a few questions for me. First question, why did you challenge me to a fight when you knew you weren't clear to compete? I mean, you let down the fans, you let down everyone that wanted to watch, and you let down me. I was excited for this fight. I was ready. I was 100% ready. I was going to knock you out in round 1. I stick to that word. And, you know, what's up with the goofy training video that got released? You know, you're running up a mountain doing all this Rocky Arm stuff, eating hash browns, then having one of your friends throw it in the sand. But I want those questions answered because I'm interested. I'm sure everyone else is interested. But, you know, we're just going to have to wait and see, guys.
I'm going to answer this question, which I already answered in the video, okay? I didn't know I had this injury until June, after I challenged you, okay? And this is on doctor's orders, so I don't know why you're calling me out for making an adult decision that could potentially impact or have me live a shorter life, okay? Because this is a serious injury. I can't say the injury because it's very PG-13 and rated R in some cases, and I'm not ready to share that information with you guys. Plus, you guys don't really need to know that. All I'm saying is I have a kidney condition that could potentially really hurt me in the future if I were to take a hard enough hit to the stomach, all right? So, yeah, don't call me out for an adult decision, all right? Now, I challenged you because this was a celebration of our YouTube channel. We always talked about fighting each other, okay? And I really wanted to take up, look, I'm not afraid of a challenge, all right? I'm someone who, if you want to challenge me to something, and for someone who told me I can't do it, I want to show people that I can do it. That's what you were saying. That's why I challenged you. You told me I couldn't beat you in a boxing match. That's why I wanted to challenge you, all right? And I knew for a fact, 100%, bet $500 on it if we ever box in the future, but that probably won't happen unless, for some magical reason, my doctor cleared me. But I know for a fact I could have beaten you. And I know I can beat you. Now, if worst comes to worst, I will gladly, if this thing escalates, I will gladly take on you in a boxing match, alright? That doesn't mean I'm challenging you right now. Alright, let's wait and see where this condition goes, okay, down the road. But I don't want to put that in a picture yet because you're still telling me I can't do it. And I want to prove you wrong, and I want to prove everybody else wrong. I knew I had a lot of people behind me, but even a lot of my fans were saying I couldn't do it. Yeah, you're taller than me. Yeah, you weigh more than me. But you know what you don't have? You don't have heart. You don't have skill. You don't have quickness. Alright? You're not as hard of a worker as me. And I'm a hard worker. I work harder than anybody else. When I want something, I want something. And I usually get it. Alright? If that's not a good enough answer to your question, comment below and I will gladly answer any more of your questions, okay? I was fit and I knew I was, and you're just saying that to make me look bad. That's really it, okay? Now, again, to the fans, I'm saying this to you. I apologize, and he didn't even apologize to you guys either because he was the one who really injured his knee in the first place, and he's calling me out for stuff that isn't true. And I just explained everything that really did happen, alright? Now, for those who personally know me, I'm an honest guy, and you know I'll try my best to be the honest person I am, alright? So again, I apologize to all the fans that we hyped up about this, okay? And for those of you saying that this was fake, this was not fake, alright? Coca-Cola Machine and I had no real bad beef, okay? We stream every night together. By the way, Twitch in the link below. Come check us both out. We stream every night together. We're best friends. We text each other every day. Alright? Him and I share some stuff we don't share with everybody else. Alright? We have no bad beef. This fight wasn't fake. Alright? This wasn't fake. Now, I know there were some jokes made in the past that on stream of specifically me joking that we should fake it, but it's a joke, okay? There are reasons why those jokes were made. We weren't faking it. Alright, this fight was supposed to be real. Alright? Now, for those of you who thought it was fake, okay, when I was supposed to knock him out, then you probably would have questioned it, but yeah, I mean, apparently only Coca-Cola Machine and I know that it wasn't fake, and we can't apparently get that through unless he starts telling the truth about some certain stuff. Alright, but again, for 25, nah, not 25, that's too low. Maybe about 40% of what he said was true, but roughly 60% of what he did say wasn't true, and I just want to clarify it, specifically about me not being fit and knowing about my injury before the fight. Okay, technically I did know about it, but I didn't know it would affect me if I boxed. Does that make sense to you guys? I'm trying to make the most sense I can. Alright, but anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I hope this really helps. If you have any questions, please comment below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But one last thing for you guys. Coca-Cola Machine and I are in the works of putting together a Twitch press conference, okay? We're going to have somebody moderate and ask us questions, and we're going to just lay it all out on each other, just We're going to answer all of our questions. I'm going to ask him many questions, and he's going to ask me many questions, okay? So I will get the date for that. So probably won't announce on YouTube, but please follow me, especially Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. Follow me on those, and I will give updates on when that's happening, so be sure to tune into that. If that happens, that will definitely go on YouTube, but prior to it happening, I will not announce it. Unless it's on social media. I will announce it on social media, but I won't announce it in front of the camera, okay? But we're going to just answer boxing questions, and we're just going to end this shit. Honestly, I'm getting tired of going back and forth with this. I know he is, and we just want to end this, okay? Until further notice, in case there's something in the future where something gets better and things start to go in our way. But yeah, be sure to tune in for that, alright?